Live. So yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to our coverage of E3 Day 4. This is the Nintendo conference, which I don't know if you can tell I'm excited for. Um, but Day 4. Oh god, I can hear myself in the stream. Why did I do that? Okay. Uh, yeah, I'm excited. I don't think this will be on the level for the mainstream people of Sony's and Microsoft's because they did pretty well. But for Nintendo fans who aren't going to be swayed by the stuff Microsoft and Sony show anyway, I think this will be pretty good with some of the stuff they got coming out. So, what do you guys think of what we'll see today?
Bayonetta 3.
Interesting.
We're definitely not gonna see Smash.
Really?
No, 100%
Okay.
not gonna see Smash. I mean, they're having the Invitational
Yeah.
today.
Don't troll the people, orcs.
I don't think we'll see Star Fox aside from the crossover with what was it called, Starlink?
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, I think that's the only way we're seeing Star Fox today aside from Smash.
Okay.
I also think we're probably seeing stuff from Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah,
I
I would guess that.
I think we'll see some more about the Yoshi game that they announced last year.
Yoshi.
Uh, I don't think we'll see a new Zelda game unless it's like a remake or like a little 3DS kind of game like the Triforce Heroes or something like that.
Fair.
And then I also don't think we'll see a Kirby game. I don't know that we'll see a Donkey Kong game. If we did, that would cause a bunch of people to flip shit. And I don't think we'll see a new platforming mainline Mario game.
Yeah, we have Mario in the form of Mario Tennis Aces on the horizon, so I think that'll sustain the Mario IP for that.
Yeah.
Nagi, any things we're sleeping on here that we might show up but don't know about? Like any surprises? Do you think?
Probably not. As Oryx already said, the Starlink, no Zelda, Smash, Bayonetta 3. They may try and cross announce some things that haven't been announced over on the other conferences. But I'm not getting my hopes up for anything that is gonna be. Oh, there might be the Pokemon 20. The more info on Pokemon Let's Go.
I don't think they
Oh
want
yeah,
to.
yeah. That's gonna be a thing.
Really? Do you think at this showing?
Yeah, I
I
mean they're gonna talk about Pokemon in some way, shape, or form. 100%.
I don't think you talk about the mainline Pokemon game until this whatever Pokemon Let's Go is nearly out.
Yeah, they're gonna talk more about Pokemon Let's Go. The
Yeah,
not
I
the
think
Pokemon 2019.
yeah
Yeah,
the mainline
they'll,
Pokemon.
they'll talk about Pokemon somehow here, but we don't know what they're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Uh, as a guy who's not too familiar with the last Smash games, since I didn't have a Wii U or anything, what Pokemon characters were involved in that? Was it just Pikachu, or how many? I think Jigglypuff might have been in it, right, or something.
Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Lucario, Mewtwo, um, Charizard was his own solo character, unlike in Brawl where he was part of the Pokemon trainer.
Okay.
He got rid of Squirtle and Venusaur.
Do you think then, with the push of this adorable little fucker right here, Eevee, as another mascot for the Pokemon franchise? No, Eevee, come on, come on! I love this little fucker.
Doesn't have an easily identifiable Eevee's a normal type.
Yeah.
Well, it'd probably be that one time moveset that the up smash it transforms into a Jolteon, down smash transforms into a Vaporeon.
It wouldn't.
With the moveset like that. But
And
if
plus
any,
Eevee, I know Pikachu can be adorable, but Pikachu can also still be vicious.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Even in the anime, I think Eevee's just a little wimp ass. So, yeah.
Eevee is a precious baby. Leave him alone.
I'm holding him right now. I'm caressing him in my arms. Don't you tell me what to do with my Eevee. So yeah, what other characters do we talked before the show about the potential of Sub-Zero joining the cast of Smash?
So that is a long reach from the likes of Maximilian Dude and his friend Kenny. about the idea that I guess NetherRealm has been like tweeting stuff about Sub-Zero consistently still, and someone mentioned something about like a game of theirs. I think someone said like no one mentioned the Grid coming to Switch, and then NetherRealms just kind of tweeted, "Shh." So NetherRealm seems to be hinting at something potentially. Either that, or they are just like being the biggest fucking cock teases.
Yeah, Ed Boon was
all
like
time.
being a big tease as he is for like Mortal Kombat coming into E3, but we didn't see it at Microsoft, we didn't see it at Sony. We're like, where are you, Ed Boon? Are you just full of shit? Bring out the goods.
So Max and Kenny, their big reach is that Sub-Zero is going to be announced for Smash as a crossover to then bring MK11 to the Switch, and that almost makes too much sense with Nintendo trying to do this shift towards more mature games.
Could you imagine,
so
like...
it could be like,
You know,
that would blow like a lot of E3 out of the water, and I almost expect that from Nintendo sometimes. Like, they have some of the weirdest ways of making some of the least hype things super hype for like no reason.
and you know, good on Nintendo for actually trying to make things a little bit more mature. For too long, they've been this, you know, whole family-friendly console.
Yeah, and that removes them from a lot of competition with other parts of the market.
Yeah, so everybody sees the Nintendo as, oh, it's just a baby machine. And really, Nintendo has the potential to do some of the best shit ever.
Yeah, parents are like, the industry's like, video games aren't for babysitting your children. Then parents are like, well, then explain Nintendo.
Speaking about the potential of a Mortal Kombat crossover, I'm like trying to think in my head if it could go the other way. Like, you bring Jigglypuff at the Mortal Kombat, and just like the fatality, like he brings the spear. It's like, no, Jigglypuff, why?
If they brought anyone, it would be like Link and Samus.
Yeah, because they're like a bit. Well, even now, I couldn't imagine Link like having his bones cracked and his guts ripped out. Like, that'd be really weird for a Nintendo IP.
Like, someone like takes his shield and just like smashes it through his skull.
If you're gonna go that route, I think you just go full on comedy and just add like a Jigglypuff or a Pikachu in, and like just like the Mortal Kombat character look at that like, oh, it's cute, it's not a threat, and then just like stab him.
I mean, Sub-Zero makes it into Smash, and then Smash just becomes what the Star Bomb song's depiction of Smash was.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
The madness of cold-blooded murder overtaken Jigglypuff.
Do you think that, because we obviously, do we think that any characters from the Wii U version of Smash are going to appear in this one? Do we think Snake's back? Do we think Bayonetta's back, etc.?
Bayonetta.
Snake hasn't been in since the Wii. That'd be weird, though, just because, you know, Konami's a bag of dicks.
Yep.
I don't know if we'll see Cloud again. I hope we do, because as much as people like hated playing against Cloud because of the meta, Cloud was a character I enjoyed. Like, his moveset was very satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Bayonetta, I kind of hope doesn't make it in her form that she was in Smash for Wii U, just because she was the most broken fucking character on the face of the planet. Like, every character, or like half the cast in that game had counters, and then she got like a counter to surpass all counters, because it didn't just counter, it slowed time. So like, you hit the button, if you dodged correctly, it slowed time for the other person, and then you could just do whatever the hell you wanted to them for a bit.
Okay. So as well as that, yeah, there's some like new IPs they could bring into the fold. We probably know that they're bringing Splatoon kids in because of the trailer. There might be, I don't see why they wouldn't put ARMS characters in, just because it seems like it makes so much sense. I don't know how they're going forward with ARMS, whether there's going to be a sequel or the support that game's given. They
may just try to erase that game.
Could be.
I see it getting in more as an assist trophy than as a actual playable character.
And then as well as that, there'll be like obviously the Link we saw in the teaser is like heavily implied that it's Breath of the Wild Link, so
yep.
A bit of a change for him. I don't know if we'll see any other changes, like a bit of modernize the current character set. I don't know if there would be any need for any of that.
Potentially. Like, I'm curious because I don't think we're in like a territory of spoilers anymore for Breath of the Wild. Ganondorf wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering what form of Ganondorf they're going to use, because I don't think they're just going to straight up use Ganon. They will always keep him in like that humanoid Ganondorf form. So I'm wondering if they're going to grab like the Ganondorf from Hyrule Heroes or something, or Hyrule
Most
Warriors.
likely.
Fair.
Also, Breath of the Wild Link can change up his moveset quite a bit, especially using the hero powers like Revali's Gale and stuff like that.
Another potential partnership that Nintendo might bring in. Obviously, they have this hard-on for Ubisoft at the minute. Has Liam joined the call? Is that why the camera's messed up?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Boom. Seamless transition, almost. Your camera's a little high.
Close enough.
Yeah, that was basically it. But yeah, with the hard-on they seem to have for Ubisoft, do you think? Maybe not with Rabbids, but something like Rayman, or maybe some of their more like AAA franchises. I don't think we'd see like Assassin's Creed characters like Ezio or anything, but some sort of
might see
Ubisoft character. Rayman, I could definitely see.
I know that some people were making like real stupid connections off of the Mortal Kombat theory.
Yeah.
Which is like Mortal Kombat could lead to like Soul Calibur, or like Mortal Kombat could lead to like Kratos, which could lead to Soul Calibur, which leads back to Link. So all of it's connected to Smash.
My God.
Smash is the ultimate smash!
And it's the most ambitious crossover.
Just imagine Nintendo announce Smash will come to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4.
Oh, that would blow people's minds.
The partnership with Ubisoft. Aisha Tyler joins the battle.
You and Aisha Tyler, man.
Yeah, she's done with games now.
No, come on. Don't be a dream killer, Orcs. Don't kill my brothers.
Kill a stream. Kill it.
So yeah, other than that, we talked a little bit Smash there. We're nearly going into the conference now, but just quickly, we touched a bit on Metroid Prime 4. What level do we think we see that today?
I think we see gameplay. I think we do. But I don't know if we get a release date.
Okay.
I think if we do, we get like a window for like summer 2019 or something like that.
Yeah,
If
because
not like fall or winter.
I believe last year's Direct, and they're going for this format again this year. The focus is going to be games coming out this year, so there's not a lot of like far out stuff. But yeah, then again, they did die last year because they revealed Metroid Prime 4, which was definitely not a 2018 game, or 2017 back then. So yeah, they might just say 2019 for Metroid Prime, or I don't even know what stage of development that's in.
So I have a theory of something that they might do, and it's they might do the Disney skateboarding again.
Wow.
Nope, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure is dead.
But I want to hear some shitty ska.
Oryx, do we see the Kingdom Hearts trailer for a fourth time this
No.
Okay.
No. That game has been running at like 45 frames on a PS4 Pro at the premiere event, and it wasn't running at like a full 60 on an Xbox One X.
Damn.
So there's
What game
no
was
way
this?
That's
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Really?
Oh,
There's-
we're
there's
about to
no
start.
way that's... Alright, yeah, there's no way that's hitting.
Come on, Reggie, come on out and,
My
like,
body is
do
ready!
something awesome. My body is Reggie.
Yeah, I was gonna say your body's Reggie.
Ooh, that rating.
RP to M.
This is a bit quiet. We might have to turn this one up.
It's really quiet, isn't it? I thought it was just me.
Yeah, it's quiet.
So many Nintendo clicks.
Oh.
Is this
What
Labo?
kind of... Is this Labo?
I'm not even kidding with that, because like they had like a robot game for that.
Get me hyped for some fucking mech on mech action.
Yeah, this is not a typical way you start a Nintendo Direct. You usually start off with happy, bright colors and trees and rainbows.
This has got to be a like platinum game or something.
Yeah, it looks like that type. And there wasn't even like a speech at the start, which is rare for them.
Demon Machina?
Someone said in the conference chat, "Is this Splatoon?"
Is this Splatoon? God, this metal aesthetic.
Yeah. And there's no way that, like, I see Megas talking about scales in chat, but, like, no, this is not Xenoblade. Xenoblade is not this, like, hard.
Demon X Machina.
Yeah, the song just ended.
That cut. They must have did a trailer too long for their slot.
Coming 2019.
Whoa, just for...
Okay. Alright.
rolling right into everything.
第107代アーケディア法王ラダリアは軍事大国
Indolin. Oh, the Indolin army.
その首都ホメロパは陥落しアルスもろとも雲海の底深く
Are they announcing another Xenoblade game?
その陰にはたった一人
Holy shit, they're announcing another Xenoblade game.
There's a skill.
次のターゲットはイーラに決めたなぜ世界を破壊する気づいてるんじゃないか破壊したがってるのは人間だと
Is this DLC?
This might be DLC.
滅の討伐だどうだろう僕
Yeah,
ら
I
に
think
その
this is
力
DLC.
貸してもらえ
This
ない
is
だろうか
DLC.
ひょっとして
Too bad I already sold my game.
別の討伐のこと
国民を守るための戦いに身を置けるなら本望だ
君に頼みたいことはただ一つあの滅を葬り去ってもらうことなのだから
一体何の
None
目
of
的
these
で
characters look like they should have voices as deep as they do.
退屈しのぎだよただ
Nomura actually designed the Malos character.
By the way, I'm just gonna say, so glad they used the Japanese voices because I hate the English voice acting for this game.
And Mitch
女
Stronger.
性派同士の激突
お前いい目をしてるな 俺の行く道はこの道だ交わることはない
Okay, that's not too bad. But you know, I can't say I wanna, you know, pay another $30 for
When
DLC.
we launched Nintendo Switch, our vision was a home system you could play together anytime, anywhere. 2 detachable Joy-Con controllers,
Reggie's gotten skinny.
countless play possibilities. From day one,
So
all
that
of
Wii
you
Fit
have shown
board.
the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next? To a smashing invitational cheered by fans and challengers?
Oh boy.
Or on a journey through verdant fields and viridian cities in a timeless quest
Haha.
to catch them
Pokemon.
all.
Here we go, guys.
A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, a brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is always by your side. Add the transformative power of Nintendo Switch, and you can play as you like, anywhere you like, or for the first time in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system with a friend. You can even transfer a Pokemon into the game from Pokemon Go. This is a Pokeball Plus. You can use it like a Joy-Con controller with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, or play the entire game with it alone. You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus, then bring it with you. Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew. Mew comes exclusive with every Pokeball Plus
Oh,
and can
shit.
join you on your journey through the game.
You have
Pokemon
to
Let's Go
buy
Pikachu,
the $50 controller to
Pokemon
get
Let's
Mew.
Go Eevee, and the Pokeball Plus will be available on November 16th. Discover new friends and challenges as you explore this mysterious and enchanting world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo Switch. Now, let's check out something else we can't wait to show you.
God dang it, Reggie.
Man, they already know how to really like just grab all the money from your nostalgia.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta get that me.
Desperate.
Don't even think about it.
All or nothing.
Mario Party.
Oh,
Yeah!
Destroying friendships.
Super Mario Party, yeah.
What are y'all doing? Okay.
You see, and the introduction to Mortal Kombat is that like the friends then decide that they want to just like rip each other apart.
What? They're linking switches?
That looks cool. Ready? Do it.
That's awesome.
Oh, game on. What the heck? That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking Nintendo.
Alright, let's do another one.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Alright, hang on this one. Fasten inside.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Wow.
One more. One more.
We should do one more. Rematch.
I'm gonna love to see that Luigi wins by doing nothing on this one.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that? 3, 2, 1.
Tricycle race. So ready. October 5th.
God dang it.
Does it have online play though?
Has online play, I'd be excited.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost.
No.
Now, the goddess watches over Fodlan from her kingdom above as the
No.
mother of all life. The arbiter of every soul.
You're gonna have to fill me in that case some weak shit I don't understand.
Oh,
Fire Emblem.
yes!
I figured it was more Fire Emblem.
Finally, a Fire Emblem on Switch!
It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
Yeah, he just wants the waifus.
I'll play it. This looks
Yes!
Yeah, this looks cool. It looks like medieval Valkyria Chronicle.
National world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain.
Oh, controlling full-on armies now.
Teacher, the crests are to blame.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, fuck, you can bet your ass I'm streaming this.
I'm gonna have to let my friends know about this. At least one of them.
Waifu trainer? Waifu trainer?
As long as there's no petting.
Head pats the only way to train.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One
Ooh,
misstep
that whip
and we
sword.
fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never. I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Aw, fuck you!
So it seems like they're having more of a focus on like story and gameplay again, which makes me happy.
Oh no.
Oh well, yeah, we knew it.
Aww.
We saw the leak and we kind of knew, but like.
Don't groan, we knew it was happening.
I mean, it's still
Just because we
sucks.
knew it doesn't mean it's good.
Speaking of which, at the end of binging with Babish's video today, he said like, by the way, who here plays Fortnite?
How are you meant to play this? Has the online service launched for Switch yet?
September.
So this game's gonna be useless if it comes out before then.
It probably won't, right? Or, no, I guess it could. I
I'm gonna laugh if this game
I think every conference except for maybe Square has had a Battle Royale game in some form. Available
Today,
today.
apparently the servers are live today.
What the hell are you meant to do on
I
it?
can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite. And on Nintendo Switch, you can
Fucking
have the
Reggie.
complete
Trying to look what's on that
Battle Royale
TV.
experience, whether playing
Sorry,
together
you Valor.
online with friends
We
in
need
the
that.
same
Park.
room or around the world. Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time today.
I'm not sure what that second one
Nintendo
is.
Switch, a home console where you can access a full range of games content.
What if they said
including
Smash was
a wealth
available
of
today
groundbreaking games
on the
And
eShop?
independent development community.
you shut up.
Your support
You
for
just
indie
shut up now.
games on Nintendo Switch has been inspiring. And to all of you, as well as all of the developers behind these rich and varied experiences, from all of us here at Nintendo, thank you. Let's pull back the curtain on a few more, including 2 we're showing for the first time here today. Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers, pots, and cutting boards
Okay, Overcooked
in
2.
Overcooked 2.
Alright, so Dragon Ball
A sequel
Fighters is
that's
probably gonna be the
brimming
other
with
one.
more recipes, characters, kitchens, and white knuckle mayhem. Prepare for the ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw ingredients, kitchens that can change on the fly, and with Nintendo Switch, the opportunity to bake, barbecue, or broil with another player in wireless, local, and online play.
Yeah,
Save
online.
the world from clumsy
what it
cooking
needed.
when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on August 7th. Hop on a snail, hoard berries, or wipe out the enemy's queen
Killer
to claim
Queen.
victory.
That's
in
actually
Killer Queen
really
mode.
interesting.
Bites
This,
the dust
Redesigned
off.
from the ground
this
up.
game's supposed to
I
be
actually-
really ridiculously fun.
Bumblebear Games'
Yeah, I
acclaimed
remember
arcade
hearing about this.
extravaganza
It was
that
an arcade,
became
right?
a
Yeah.
multiplayer phenomenon is coming to Nintendo Switch. And for the first time on console, 2 teams of up to 4 each can square off.
On
in
arcade it was
exciting
5, but this is still
Play
cool.
it first on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Killer Queen Black 20.
And finally, venture through the mysterious subterranean landscapes.
Oh, boy.
Nick will be happy.
Forgotten
Uh-oh,
cities,
Mick's gonna have to
and
get a
Team
Switch and
Cherry's Hollow Knight.
get the world record on it.
Action adventure filled with gripping combat and haunting secrets. Hand-drawn characters and sublime scenery abound in this sweeping platformer that offers endless hours of intricate
So
exploration.
yeah, that leak list is
We revealed
100%
earlier
correct.
this year that Hollow Knight was coming to Nintendo Switch, and I'm pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous downloadable content,
Getting
is
exclusive
available
stuff.
on the Nintendo eShop starting today.
Today.
These are just a few of the terrific indie games you can play in the months ahead. After this presentation, stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor, where our Nintendo game experts will give you a closer look at some of
want
these
that hat.
games and more. And I personally
Do they
cannot
sell
wait to
that hat?
watch as intrepid
I don't know, but they
challengers
should.
test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. The action starts immediately following Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been
Wait, so
looking
does that mean
forward
we have to like watch all day?
Octopath Traveler from Square
We'll see.
Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And you can download a brand new demo for the game
Oh, new
from
demo.
the Nintendo eShop
Ooh.
on June 14th. Now, let's take another action-packed look at some
Okay.
more experiences.
And carry your
coming
save data to
soon
the full game
to
once it's
Nintendo
done.
We have to. And we figured we'd see the Starlink.
Yep.
That's only coming to the Switch now.
I believe so, yeah.
Hey, the Sushi Brawler game.
Pixar.
What?
Also coming to Wii.
Is that leakless
There's
though?
Dragon Ball Fighters.
I like this quick burst of like things we already know about.
Yeah. What if there was like some just giant reveal in there that like you're like, wait, what was that?
Yeah. I panicked a bit when you were saying that and Crash Bandicoot came up. I was like, wait, we already knew about that.
the hell can Ark run on a Switch?
That's a good question. See that Roadhog hook?
Yep. Fallout Shelter.
Dark Souls.
A game that didn't need a remaster.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Wolfenstein.
The world ends with you?
Yeah. They announced this a while back.
I didn't hear anything about it. I'm dumb.
Naki's a little ahead of me on this.
I'm at the same point as him, I think. Hello.
Hi everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile. At Nintendo, we approach development with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world, and we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today, we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
I love how quick and direct Nintendo is.
Hi, Sakurai.
I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to
He
the
looks
new
so
Super
worn.
Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch.
Not as worn as Nomura.
As you may
Oh,
know,
yeah, but
Super
still, he
Smash
looks
Bros.
worn.
Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen. Many fighters have appeared in this series. I'm sure you're all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time. So we made a
that tells me
video
it is
to
a new
showcase
game,
some
then.
fighters appearing in the game. The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series. Please take a look.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, this is looking
Oh.
good.
There's Battlefield.
Okay, so what was knows? I'm annoyed that they're showing them out of order.
There's Breath of the Wild Link.
Yep.
And he has his hero powers.
Dinky Kang.
And Falco.
Ooh, Marth.
Not surprised at all.
Zelda herself?
Yep.
I'm chic.
Also, note that Marth's like neutral B seems to have like the ability to input directions on it now, just for players that are experienced.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mewtwo was DLC in the last one too, so him being
cool.
in base roster is awesome.
Bring out Eevee, you know you want to.
Ice Climbers are back!
I do not know who
This
they
system
are.
must be able to- This system must be able to actually handle them being in the game.
64?
Yep.
What the fuck?
There have been over 60 characters in Smash.
I did not know that. I
Oh,
thought it was like
wow.
30 something.
Shit.
Hey, the Wii Fit trainer's back. Squirtle!
Oh.
Oh.
Squirtle!
So Pokemon Trainer's back. Charizard is not a standalone
Ryu?
character anymore. Yep, Ryu
Ganondorf?
back. Oh, it's
Ganondorf.
Ocarina Ganondorf. It's Ocarina of Time.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ike.
Cloud.
Cloud is back.
Cloud's back.
Yep. Yeah, boy. Okay, so wait. What?
No.
Haha!
Oh!
Everyone is here.
Yes.
Jigglypuff! Pichu! Come on, bring in Eevee! Come on. Oh, god damn.
Roy, my boy.
Diddy
You
Kong.
know Roy's our boy is the chant for Roy.
I know.
Lucina, Robin,
Bayonetta. Everyone is back.
You've been watching Greninja.
Dr. Mario Rob. Duck Hunt guy. Pit and Dark Pit.
Dark Pit. Palutena.
They said everyone's
Young Link
back.
was new. Like Young Link wasn't in 4, so.
The Mii's.
Young Link was in the GameCube.
Yeah, Young Link was in Melee.
Pac-Man?
So. Yep.
Everyone is fucking returning.
Rules.
Mega Man.
Yeah. Oh, for a second I thought they were putting X in over original Mega Man.
Ultimate.
Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Who's
Fucking
working on
Luigi and
Luigi
Luigi and
Mochi.
Okay.
Nothing new,
So,
but
like,
cool to see like the entire old cast.
Everyone is returning.
There's someone at the end of this picture, isn't there?
There has
Eevee.
to be.
It's gonna be Eevee. Okay.
My god.
That's
Nintendo.
right. Every
Nintendo.
When can I buy that
is
poster?
joining the battle. Indeed,
Holy
absolutely
shit.
every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game, whether they were originally DLC
Okay, now I have to
or
get this
only
game.
appeared once in the past.
Yeah.
We believe that's what players want, so we made the impossible possible. Any way you slice it, this one
Cloud
has the
versus
most
Snake,
Smash in your
boys.
life. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history.
The most ambitious crossover.
Even so, your starting roster
The
may
meme has
be
become
small
real.
as the original Nintendo 64 game. We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters, and we
Oh,
also
you
make
unlock
classes
them.
interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your side. 8-player battles are also making a return. See what happens
Are they
when
bringing
you pit
back
many different
campaign?
fighters against one another.
I'm about to
Now
fuck
let's
you
take a
all up
closer
as
look
Squirtle.
at certain fighters by highlighting how they've changed since their last appearance.
Oh, so Link's gonna be a big one in this.
Mario's still easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his latest adventure.
Oh, yeah,
He can
okay.
also wear his wedding and builder outfits. Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now remotely detonated, and his final smash unleashes ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar tunic of the
Oh.
wild.
Awesome.
Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back. Work together with Nana.
But are
Once
the
she's
wobbles
gone, you're in
back?
serious trouble. Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now you can use both versions for the first time. The two different versions are even voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
We now have
I
the
mean, that's a
female
nice
version
touch.
of
Yeah.
Pikachu, complete with a heart-shaped tail.
Oh.
Did you notice
Oh,
Pikachu
that's
Libre
cool.
is
Lucha!
Lucha Libre Pikachu.
Fox's design is now based on Star Fox Zero, and his Final Smash has received an overhaul. This time, Final
Oh.
Smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting.
So they're more like actual fighting game supers now.
Falco's Final Smash
Yeah.
features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired.
I think that's nice.
Yeah, the
In
Landmaster
one-on-one
was kind of
fights,
bullcrap.
Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances. It's a small
That's cool.
touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair. You can cancel with jump or dodge, but you'll be
Oh
open
man,
for
all
damage.
these techs.
So do you think
Mark's
this is the
dancing blade
entire
is
roster,
faster
or do
and
they reveal
easier to
anyone
unleash
else?
one
I think
after
they're
another.
gonna reveal someone
This
else.
holds true for Roy
Chippers,
and Lucina too.
chippers.
In addition,
Do you
Mark
think
is
later
now
at
fully
the
voiced in English.
Invitational?
Keep your eyes open.
Maybe.
Snake.
Backed by
Metal
popular
Gear.
veteran fighter Snake is sneaking
Oh,
back into
Shadow
the fray.
Moses back?
It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come
I'm
true.
so happy with this.
Of course, Shadow Moses Island is back too.
Dope.
With Metal Gears.
King DDD's final smash is basically a cage
Something
fight
you're not
where
telling
he
me, Colonel.
unleashes missiles and a jet hammer.
Oh my god, DDD.
Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Little
Its
fucker.
electric shock still damages itself
Bring in
too.
Pichu, you could bring in Eevee.
In The Legend of Zelda,
I like
Breath
the
of
Zelda
Wild,
design.
Zelda is
Mhm.
more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Zelda is much more elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of
Oh
Wisdom.
fuck, back to the 4th dimension you go.
Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either
Damn!
You're too slow, or he's lightning
That's
fast.
cool. Either you're too slow.
Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around. Looping around the stage sounds just like Pac-Man, don't you think? Pokemon Trainer is back with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time.
Yay.
Some fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights.
Yes.
And of
Falcon!
course, his hazardous Big Blue stage
Bring
is
the
making a
hype.
return. Just like before, you can play
Okay.
as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume. Now you can see his limit gauge near his damage percentage at all times.
Awesome.
Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and Tomes. For Villager, we made it easier to see what you've pocketed. Between the male and female versions, there are 8 different villagers.
Freaky looking
Bowser's
motherfucker.
final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better.
Oh,
Now the biggest Bowser
that's
from the Yoshi's Island
threatening.
All of Mr. Game & Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of character than ever.
So dope.
Young Link from Super Smash Bros. Melee is making a comeback that makes 3 Links for the first time. Lon Lon Milk, anyone? After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade.
Damn. Stuff looks vicious.
Fits him.
Kirby is his usual puffy
Oh, stream.
No
buffering.
change to Kirby.
Come on.
Oh.
Get there.
self.
Oh, fuck it. Just refreshed. Damn it.
Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts. But now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional tilt.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, why am I buffering still?
Sure is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash.
Ganondorf. Dunk Master.
Ganondorf rises again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda:
swords.
Ocarina of Time. And for his final smash, he becomes Demon King Ganon. Mii Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play. Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures.
Damn.
This time, he'll be riding in style on the Lightning Chariot. In the last game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser. When
That's the only change?
You'll see a crack in his helmet. But don't worry.
That's the
it'll be
only
fixed out right
change?
away.
I mean, that's cool still.
Bayonetta's costumes from her first 2 games are both available. Listen closely, and
Not
you'll hear
bad.
differences in the sound effects.
So
What?
just
It
nice
seems
little
we have
touches.
What?
Rodan appears as an assist trophy. Warrior's final smash, Warrior Man, has changed quite a bit. After transforming, he no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done. Donkey Kong's final smash is all rapid-fire
That's
punches,
cool.
like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Yo, that
You'll
fucking
notice
eye.
he and other fighters have expressive new facial animation.
Gigamax.
Gigamax's final smash is now a rush of blows from Gigamax. In fact, all final smash moves in the game get right to the punch. Ness's new final smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist
Hey,
trophy.
Jeff.
Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Boney.
Nice fan service.
At first glance, Wii Fit Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit
She's
on
not
whether to
dead
change
inside
it,
anymore.
but it was a request from the Wii Fit developers. We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. And for his final
Dang.
smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass. Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around.
Ooh.
And her down special is now both a counter and a deflector.
Rob.
Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering. Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's numbers?
I did notice
Each
that.
of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently, and have decided to call them Echo Fighters. Allow me to introduce a brand
Oh?
new Echo Fighter.
Daisy.
Okay, that's cool.
Nick.
Daisy
Wonder what other
joins the
Echo
roster
Fighters we
as
might see.
Peach's Echo Fighter.
Just refreshing because you guys are a bit ahead. And boom.
As your favorite princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter.
Aha. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Inkling.
Or, oh, Inkling, okay.
Inkling is a completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks. Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks. The Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale. You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding. Inkling Boy also debuts alongside
That's cool.
Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits.
Damn.
And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright.
It's awesome.
By the way, we added in the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen.
Oh god.
It's a neat little feature.
While we're on the topic of assist trophies, let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by inflicting damage, and now you get points for it too.
Oh.
Okay.
However, some assist trophies will remain unbeatable.
Dog.
Maybe an unexpected guest will photobomb your battle. Yep, it's
What?
him.
Bomberman.
Nick.
There's a
Oh,
wide
God.
variety. More than 50 of them appear in the game.
This fucking roster.
Of course,
Right?
we're also adding even more Pokemon and items. We can't wait to show you.
Give me Eevee. Give me Eevee. Give me Eevee.
I mean, they're not actual characters, though. They're just,
Yeah.
like, Pokemon assists.
Even still.
I think Eevee might be a Pokemon assist, I think.
Fake Smash.
Oh, it's like turned sideways. Okay.
There are a variety of stages available in this game as well, including a massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been improved as well.
Neat.
Let's get a look at some stages from various games.
Oh, it looks great.
Oh!
This was a 3DS only stage.
God, please show some more new characters. Oh, this is gonna be a really tiny stage.
Yeah. Looks like 8 people on it right now as well.
That damn bearded man.
Destructible stages too.
Oh, he builds it.
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too. These versions hover above an abyss. Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity with music and backgrounds from your favorite series. Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility.
Oh no, wave dashing!
It can come in handy when recovering from a fall. However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
That makes me really happy, because, like, dodging too much has always kind of been a problem.
You can execute short hop
in my
attacks
opinion.
by pressing the A button and jump at any time. Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully. For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of players. This should help ensure that the action is well-paced. In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light. Better do something, or no victory pose for you. We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yep.
The GameCube controller.
Yep, it's
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well.
Cool.
In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred.
Oh no.
We hope you're as excited as we are. Our staff will continue working hard until the game releases. We really appreciate your support. We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please, take a look.
Bring it, Crash. Do it.
Sub-Zero.
Do it. Bring it, Crash. Or Spyro. I don't care. One of them.
Crash Bandicoot. Oh no.
Campaign.
Bring in classic Crash and have him just go, wow.
Whoa.
Resident Evil? Is this Resident Evil?
Scorpion? No.
What?
It is Mortal Kombat. Oh my god!
No! I saw Scorpion, so...
Mario, no!
He's dead. He's just straight up dead.
Oh, it's Ridley, yeah.
Oh, Ridley. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Is he a playable character, though?
Oh, he is!
Yep.
Holy fuck, he's huge.
I saw the spiked tail thing, whip thing, and I thought it was gonna be a Scorpion, but no, it's Ridley.
Yeah, okay. I've never paid that much attention to his tail. Jeez.
Great showing.
I mean, that's been a big requested character, too.
Available today.
Wish.
Yeah, it's not gonna... December. That's pretty close.
Okay.
A bit later than I actually thought, but okay.
Man. Winter this year.
That's it.
God damn.
God damn.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live from the Los Angeles Convention.
Okay, so that was the entirety of it.
Yeah, like a good half of it was Smash.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's fucking Smash shit.
Super Smash. I guess we're going into the pre-show or post-show. I guess.
Yeah.
Now and yeah. Do we want to talk about Smash first, or do we want to talk about the other things before it and get to Smash at the end?
Let's talk about other things, because
Okay.
I feel like we also talked quite a bit about Smash during Smash, so...
Yeah, fair enough. The first thing they showed was Daemon X Machina, which is a metal-ass robot fighting game.
Which looks sick.
Yeah. Who was that developed by, did they say? No?
I don't know that I saw a developer on it. It looked like a Platinum game, though, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm. Then next up was Xenoblade Chronicles DLC, Torna the Golden Country, out in September. Nagi, you hyped? Or are you gonna get it?
No, I've already sold my Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game, and the DLC for that game is a little bit expensive for what you get. And while it looks to be a whole entire separate, maybe 1 to 3 hour campaign, I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. They reminded us of Pokemon Let's Go, which is, we knew the release date already for that. The 16th of November. You can get your little Pokeball on the same day. That's cool. Again, all stuff we already knew. Super Mario Party was probably the biggest non-Smash related announcement that I thought. Yeah, it's coming out on the 5th of October. I'm ready to go with that. I've wanted Mario Party for a long time.
It's so perfect for the Switch.
Mm-hmm. They're getting it out.
Though.
They're getting it out in time before Christmas. It has some neat features with the Switch pad, and it looks really neat.
Yeah. And then there's once again more elephants not in the room for another conference.
Yeah, there's been a lot. I think an entire section of our wrap up show that we'll record at some point this week or next week. It's probably just going to be missing in action, where we go over all the games we didn't see.
And also to chat, anyone who is just showing up, you missed everything. We're in post show now.
Yeah. It says pre-show on the thing because I didn't make it. In fact, I'll fix that now. But yeah, Super Mario Party. It looks great, and I want to play it.
Yep.
Next up was a Fire Emblem for Switch coming out in spring 2019. Nagi, are you hyped for that?
Yes, I am. I love the Fire Emblem series, even though since the new ones, I tend to play on casual. But I love the Fire Emblem series. They typically, most of the time, have some decent stories, a decent roster of of party members to love. Now with choosing your own waifu kind of thing going on. But even without that, the old games were great. I have high expectations for this one, especially since they showed off this massive army battle system, even though it's still controlled in the same way.
Yeah, as someone who doesn't play Fire Emblem games, I'm excited for that one. I'm probably going to pick it up. Yeah. Do you need to have played the previous Fire Emblem games tie into each other? It's like a different...
Sometimes they'll tie into each other, but most of the time they're their own separate little things. So
okay,
it
I
doesn't
can just
matter.
jump in without any prior knowledge. Fortnite, which we knew about from a leak. Sure, it's out today. Have fun, anyone who enjoys that. Without the online features, though. Yeah.
Wait, they're showing off Smash gameplay right now, too.
Yeah, they are in the background. Yeah. I don't think... we'll get to Smash in a minute, but just to quickly wrap up other stuff we saw. Overcooked 2 will now have online play. It's out in August. Killer Queen Black, which I'm excited for, sometime in 2018. Hollow Knight, all DLC, out in the store today. And Octopath Traveler, there will be a new demo out on the 14th of June. And that's everything before Smash. So, yeah.
And plus their little sizzle reel of all the stuff they showed. Fighters is coming. All the stuff that was pretty much on the leak list is coming, except for the Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, super cool. Really cool that they compiled every single thing from the previous Smash games into one big experience. Really good for like people who maybe haven't played a Smash game before and they get to experience all this content. Like people who were scared that characters we saw in previous games wouldn't show up, like Snake and Mega Man and stuff like that. So yeah, really fucking cool. Probably not a lot of, like they said in that video, probably not a lot of new characters because of this, but we will get some, so that's neat. It's coming out on the 7th of December, and I want to get your guys' initial impressions about the whole thing.
So right off the bat, you noticed that they were like talking about a lot of what seemed like weird little mechanics that they're adding to Smash.
Mm-hmm.
So they mentioned like press these buttons to short hop, press these buttons to like cancel your dash, and blah 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 blah. All of that is stuff that's been in the games, but has only really been accessible to very experienced and practiced players.
Okay.
And so they're adding basically shortcut methods for people to do them consistently, which opens up the quote-unquote pro level of play to more people, which is awesome.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, apparently like I said, Saffron City's returning to Smash.
Yeah, those features are neat just because, like I said, a lot of people picked up the Switch as one of their first Nintendo consoles, so this is likely a lot of people's first Smash, so making it a bit easier to get into it and to play at a high level is very good, I thought. Yeah, the character reveals took up a great portion of that. Just going over like a lot of the changes to the characters. There's too much to go over them all here, but it just seems like they're updating stuff to make it more relevant to new games that are out and just making it nicer to play. Making stuff more balanced, I assume, is part of that. Very, very neat overall. What's your words? What is going to be your guys' main, do you think, out of this?
I don't know.
There's just too much to decide.
Yeah.
I hope to see like quite a few balance changes to the game from Smash for Wii U, and like I know there's a lot of people that are hoping for like melee style mechanics. Probably, I don't know how that's gonna work out. Like it all depends on when the game comes out and what we see of characters and how they're balanced.
Fair. They did announce one new character at the end there, Ridley from Metroid. Speaking of which, Metroid, like we said, MIA, no Metroid Prime 4 shown here.
Although, a lot of things have been MIA.
Yeah.
So which makes me think that they're either not close enough to being finished for them to announce, or just probably sometime later in the year with some of the other games conferences that are coming on, Gamescom and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially for Nintendo, I don't think they need to show all of their cards at E3. Because they do directs fairly regularly, so they can definitely show off stuff later in the year.
They may also just show everything off at E3, but like put it all in the treehouse rather than at the front of their show, because we've known them to like announce new things at the treehouse.
Have they? Did they do anything last year like that?
Pretty sure they have.
Yeah, for me, the treehouse was always like the post show for PlayStation or whatever, where they just play games that they talked about and didn't really announce much. But yeah, they could. It's a possibility. They have it for a reason. Yeah, a GameCube controller is gonna come to the Switch. Probably overpriced, but people are gonna get it anyway because people need it to play well. Neat addition. I'm sure someone would have made like a third-party bootleg one to try.
Yeah, but apparently third-party stuff has been like bricking Switches according to Naki.
Yeah, some of the third-party things like third-party Switch docks that have the special balances so you can charge it while playing. Other things like that, because apparently the Switch is not fully USB 3.
Yeah.
And if you plug it in, it just bricks your fucking Switch.
Wow. Yeah, I did hear about like that before third-party stuff breaking the Switch. So yeah, the fact that they're releasing an official GameCube controller is definitely going to make a lot of people happy. 7th of December release date. I thought my initial impression was either it was going to release alongside the online system that Nintendo's implementing, or it was going to be a November game. But yeah, December was a little later than I thought, but understandable seeing as the amount of content they're bringing to the game.
And when does the online service launch?
September, I believe.
Okay.
I don't think they've announced a set date, but it's in September. They didn't mention that at the conference as well, like some of the features of it. They've detailed it before, but I thought they would go over a bit of the NES catalog and the fact that they're bringing some online features to old NES games, but not here.
Well, once again, maybe just Treehouse stuff.
Yeah.
Talking about like how they're bringing classic games.
Fair. I wonder will we see anything later today at the Smash Invitational regarding. So I feel like
we'll see a character.
Really.
I think we'll see like one character.
Okay.
Because they're not gonna add too much. They've already did the Echo for Daisy. They've added Ridley. And plus, with the massive roster of characters they have now, adding something else is
all of them.
Yeah. Adding more characters now is just going to be a slog.
Yeah, and every character you add to a fighting game usually makes it more difficult to balance as well. And the amount of characters they already have a big task in their hands. So,
well, especially since what they're doing with this one is they're bringing back what the Melee did is you unlock characters as you do various challenges.
Yeah.
Play for a certain amount of time, do a certain amount of smashes. Play on this stage a certain amount of times. They're probably going to be unlocking characters that way. So I think how many characters are there? Like 90 now?
Something ridiculous like that.
No, because Inkling is 64.
Okay.
So there's 65 characters.
Yeah. And then you can say like the Eggos are different types of characters as well if you want, but they're not really. And then there's like other characters we see in the form of assist trophies or whatever.
And frankly, I'm glad that it seems they are not bringing back the custom moves from Smash 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It was short but sweet, as Nintendo tend to do.
Yep.
Obviously.
Not like stealing E3 from anyone.
Yeah, if you want to weigh like where the conferences sit is totally up to you. Obviously, like a lot of Nintendo fans who are exclusively Nintendo fans won't care about the stuff that Sony and Microsoft bring to the table, while others, vice versa, won't care about Smash either. So it's really up to you what you like, depending on what games you play, what conference you think was best. For me, I would say Microsoft, because they had a lot to prove, and I feel like they did that well. But yeah, it's totally up for interpretation. I know what you guys think, having seen all of the conferences now.
You know who won E3?
Go on.
Us.
We all won E3. We
Let's
did
be
it, guys.
wholesome. Gamers won E3.
I mean, I can't deny it. You know, we got 3 good fucking conferences. You know, EA shitty as usual, but
Even Ubisoft wasn't bad, and Bethesda, like, I shit on the fact that like the 2 big announcements aren't coming out for a long time, but it's still got a lot of people excited. So good for them.
Everyone aside from EA and Square did like super solidly.
Yeah. Well, EA and Square. Yeah. Square was like.
I mean,
Did they even
Square-
need to have a conference? It was a bit weird like that.
Yeah, no,
I think Square did decently, but they were plagued by technical issues.
No, Sony had the technical issues.
Oh, Sony had the technical.
Kind of did a shit job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Square. Square had the you know the short pre-recorded reel, but I think it was still not as bad as EA.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, but it was still like I think essentially a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
At least
because
what they were probably aiming for.
Yeah.
By the way, Sakurai's hopping on the couch with these guys to play.
Yeah.
He's gonna kick their asses.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen him play the game.
He's like really shit at it. But yeah, obviously we'll go more in depth in our E3 wrap-up podcast about what game we thought stole the show, what was missing, who had the best conference, etc., etc. But before I think we're gonna wrap up here because I don't think I can stay and watch all of this. I'll probably just, if there's anything announced, I'll go back and watch it later. But is there anything you guys want to mention before we go? I think we covered everything, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So that was E3. We covered them all. We did it all. We had some wins, we had some losses, but mostly a good time. But yeah, that was our Nintendo post show and reactions. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed our E3 reactions as a whole. And yeah, we will have our wrap up in the coming week or weeks, depending on when we can all get together and record again. But
yeah, well, and it's probably best to do it like once all of E3 is over and we see everything that's come out.
Yeah, exactly, because there could be a little sneaky announcements drawn out throughout the week. But yeah, I want to thank you three guys, as well as all the other guys that made an appearance during the live streams. I thought you did really well. I want to thank all the viewers for showing up. It was really good. A lot of people were in chat having fun. So yeah, that was a great experience, and I hope we can do this again next year, or even for something. Maybe not a Gamescom, because that isn't quite as hype as E3, but definitely next year's
PSX
E3
or something.
Yeah, PSX. Yeah, we'll definitely do some reactions for that. So yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.